I'm about to point out one of two things depending upon who you are. Either what mistakes to avoid like the plague when it comes to creating video content for your business, or what mistakes you're currently making that you need to drop like a bad habit ASAP. Either way, don't miss a beat here. These 3 mistakes can cost you a lot of time, new customers, and even worse, your marketing budget. I'm Julian Tillotson, founder and CEO here at INDIRAP. We're a top-tier video production and content marketing agency that delivers eyeball-hungry, unforgettable branded video content along with performance-driven monetization and distribution solutions right to your doorstep. Now let's talk facts. Every company on this planet can benefit from video content. Every company on this planet can grow exponentially by integrating video content into their sales, marketing, training, and recruitment goals and initiatives. However, the majority of them fail to deliver content that actually engages, educates, and entertains their audience. And for the most part, it's because they're making one of these 3 mistakes when they're creating it. First up, creating absolutely no video content at all. Now, most of the time when I see this, it's usually one of these. Companies that have been around for over 10 to 15 years and have that old school, if it ain't broke, don't fix it mentality when it comes to their marketing. What do we need video for? We get customers for word of mouth, right? That's the first one. Or it's companies that are in manufacturing, government, supply chain, or commercial real estate. For some reason, historically, these guys have always been late to the marketing party. It is what it is. And third, it's people that are afraid or too lazy to be on camera. Listen up. You're playing yourselves. Here are a few hard facts about using video content for business. 81% of marketers say their primary company has a budget specifically for video marketing, and 52% of marketers said their video marketing budget remained the same for 2022. This means that your competition is heavily investing in video content and don't plan on chilling out on it anytime soon. So why does that matter? Simply put, they're able to scale 80% faster than you can because you're limiting your customer interactions to in-person, on the phone, and via email. You're not able to deliver a pitch-perfect sales and marketing message to 10,000 people with the click of a button. You're not able to build trust and transparency on demand the way they can. You can't scale your brand the way pro video businesses can. You see, it all comes down to speed and efficiency. If you have a sales team of 5 salespeople that spend 8 hours a day doing cold outreach, think about how many more customers you can impact with a 60-second video about your brand that lives on Google, YouTube, Instagram, Yahoo. The list goes on. When it comes to customers searching for a new product or service, 73% of people are more likely to make a buying decision after watching a video. 68% of YouTube users watch the YouTube video to help them make a purchase decision. Simply put, if you're sitting around twiddling your thumbs as a business and not at the party, connecting with new prospects, how do you expect to keep up and sustain in the future? And your competition that has incorporated video into their ongoing marketing efforts is actually building a massive SEO fortress around their business. Yes, Google ranks companies that create relevant video content around their brands higher than companies that don't create content at all. You're basically slowly starving yourself out of the market by not creating content. Slowly disappearing into the abyss of Google search rankings. Say goodbye to page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, only to eventually never get customers on Google search again. That would suck. I pride myself on not bullshitting my audience or my clients. Yes, this may be a harsh wake-up call for your business, but it's also the absolute truth. The world is rapidly changing, and the way you marketed your business in 2017 is not gonna work moving forward. You have to adapt. Video content will play a massive role in whether companies that are here in 2022 will be around in the next 5 years. So if you're in business to crush it, let's put some video content together for you. It's easier than you think, and once you see the benefits of using it, you're gonna lose your mind in a good way. Before I give you mistakes 2 and 3, if you're digging this content and you're learning some new tips and tricks on how you can grow your brand online, don't forget to click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. And if you want to get vocal, we'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. All right, let's get back to it. The second biggest mistake is sitting on old and outdated video content. Yes, it's great that you might have video content already, but if you ask a modern day audience if they'd be engaged and entertained by it, and they start laughing out loud, you might have some pretty dusty content on your hands. Now listen up, your content might be outdated if it's more than 5 years old, your branding's changed, your product or service offerings have changed, you've had a change in leadership, or you've grown as a company. You gotta stay fresh when it comes to branded video content, and having one video that you created 3 years ago is in no way, shape, or form a good enough content strategy if you wanna hang with the big dogs. With that being said, you have 2 types of content you need to keep in mind: foundational video content, and high-frequency video content. Foundational content is content like your brand overview, case study, or explainer videos. These usually last a good 3 to 5 years and can be repurposed infinitely. This is your cornerstone brand messaging that answers basic FAQs and gives your audience a good general overview of your brand as a whole. Next, you have high-frequency video content. This is consistently fresh content that keeps you in front of your audience and keeps you relevant. When I say fresh, I mean always being updated. This could be daily, weekly, or monthly. It all depends on your brand and how hungry your audience is for information. In any case, no matter what industry you're in, you need to be producing this content to stay relevant and to continue to grow the brand awareness online. This can come in the form of curated social media content or even a podcast. That content can be chopped up and sprinkled across multiple social media platforms and any other digital real estate you occupy. And the number 3 biggest mistake is, drumroll please, being boring as If you think just taking that 20-page presentation and turning it into a slideshow video and blasting it out to your email list, you're in for a rude awakening. I mean, think about it. Would you watch it? Would you take time out of your day to sit through something that dry and monotone? Maybe you would, but 99% of people need a more compelling reason to watch video content from your brand, especially when you take into consideration the amount of engaging and interesting content brands are putting out these days. I mean, there's some really good content out there from every type of business under the sun. The days of boring-ass corporate content are a distant memory at best. Modern-day audiences don't just want to be educated. In order to engage them, you must also entertain them. Remember these 3 words: engage, educate, entertain. Those are 3 ingredients every good piece of content should have. And when I say entertain, I'm not saying you need to drop it like it's hot on TikTok or be anything outside of your wonderful natural self. But your brand's video content needs those cherries on top like graphics, camera movement, good music, good B-roll to keep viewers engaged from start to finish. Remember, attention spans barely exist these days. And what's the point of spending all that time, put out all this content we're talking about, if nobody's gonna watch it, let alone become a paying customer? I mean, getting paid is why most of us are in business, right? Instead of creating a 15-minute video about one of your products or services, why don't you break it into 3 to 5 easily digestible videos that focus on one feature or benefit? Your chances of getting a new customer to watch all of them goes up dramatically because they don't have to make an immediate 15-minute time commitment to learning something new about your brand. They can watch bite-sized pieces of content at their leisure. You know, convenience is everything these days. Grubhub, Uber, your favorite dispensary's delivery service. So why not adapt those same principles to your video content? Make it exciting and engaging. It doesn't matter if you're an accountant or you sell hoses. Yes, you heard me right, hoses. We created a whole content library for a 3rd-generation hose company that does millions in revenue around the world. Anyways, make sure you take time to think about the creative aspect to your videos, not just the informational portion. You gotta have both if you want your audience to be excited every time you drop new content. And there you have it. 3 super basic but extremely important no-nos when it comes to curating fire-ass content around your business. If you're still wondering what you can do to improve audience engagement with your video content, click the link below to book a free 30-minute content strategy session with an INDIRAP content expert. We'll do a deep dive into your brand's content strategy and you'll walk away with a blueprint detailing the top 3 most hyper-effective pieces of content you can create today to grow your brand online. I appreciate you all. Thanks for watching, and just like that, I'm out.